first.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 50s Chicks podcast. I'm Anna Lee.
And I am Patricia.
And as always, we want to remind you to take care of yourselves while you're in this dating online situation.
Yes,
because it's a situation.
It is a situation.
It's a situation, but hopefully it's not going to last forever. You're going to find that,
Yes.
Soulmate?
I think
a good person to
match.
Your time with.
Yes, a match.
A match.
That's the only thing that we could hope for, is to find a match. You know?
Yeah.
And if we do this, to where we keep ourselves healthy, our mind healthy, then we can find that match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, then. Did I say self-care first?
Nope.
Okay, well, I got to say it. Self-care first.
Yep.
Okay, so having said all that, are we delving?
We're delving
into a Reddit story about, oh my goodness, it went away. About age-appropriate 50s age folks. And let me see. Okay. And it says, he said, we are exclusive, but not boyfriend-girlfriend.
Okay, that's not a thing.
I'm just saying, that's what she said. Okay, here goes. I, 53 female, have been dating this very nice man, 62 male, who I have incredible chemistry and many things in common with.
Okay.
Good for her.
Yeah, yay.
We've been seeing each other for 9 months now, and he recently disclosed that he dated someone else for 2 months during the months of April and May.
Oh my God! Oh hell no, man! What the fuck, man? I just hate your.
Wait,
You
what?
are low down. You are low down.
So while they were dating?
Yes, he told her that he had been dating someone else for 2 months while seeing me. She says, when I found out,
Did they not have the talk?
well, let's
Okay.
Let's. When I found out, I was really floored, since I have deep feelings for him, but we never had spoken about being exclusive.
See? Don't forget to have the talk. You gotta have the talk.
You gotta have the talk. Okay, I just assumed after so many months together that we'd be certain of what we wanted. And yes, he had sex with her while sleeping with me as well.
See? Nope.
Yeah. He acknowledged my being upset and said he wanted to be honest with himself and others and asked us to be exclusive. He had ended things with this other person in order to date me exclusively.
Wait a minute. So who was first here?
This
Was she
woman,
first?
9 months. It was within the 9 months, the 2 months. So now he's saying, I broke out with a partner with that thing blew up.
Yeah, that thing.
thing.
No, he's so full.
That thing blew up in his face.
And now he's back.
come crawling back.
Yeah, because she was about to get
Yes.
the bye note.
That thing blew up in his face.
Yeah.
His face. Okay. Okay, he acknowledged my being upset. So who cares? And said he wanted to be honest with himself. He's American and I'm Latin. I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't raised in a culture where we date multiple people at the same time.
What culture does that?
There is no culture.
No culture does that. That's not a culture.
No.
No.
I think every culture frowns upon such things.
They don't, like, even in polygamy, even polygamists
frowns upon.
even because they wouldn't date at the same time.
Right.
Like, that's not a thing.
Right. Okay. He's like, I wasn't raised in a culture where we date multiple people at the same time, nor do I understand the nuances about being exclusive, and that not necessarily meaning he's my boyfriend.
Oh.
I don't know what she meant by that, how she wrote that. As he clearly stated last time we were together. I don't know. We have our first trip together planned for next weekend, but I'm questioning everything.
I would not just question, I'd be like, deuces.
This talk happened 2 weeks ago, I guess, when he said, okay, he wants to now be in a whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend. But I'm still very uncertain if I should stay or leave this relationship. Can I believe him anymore since there was someone else for 2 whole months in his life? And so recently, I'm hurting and living with a pit in my stomach, but I know a decision needs to be made, so I'd appreciate any candid feedback. Am I overreacting to this?
Nope.
And should give him a chance?
You're under.
Or is this doomed?
Underreacting. It's doomed. It is doomed. It's doomed. Because you know what? That person is going the first second. First of all, he's still looking.
Yes.
Second, the first
Yes.
time, the first chance he gets,
He's
gonna
going.
be
Yes.
delving into another relationship.
Yes.
And
He is.
my God, no.
Okay, here's a answer here. Okay, you see how you feel about this answer. This is Mel 61. He says, I think he's terribly manipulative and deceitful. I'm pretty open-minded, and to be sure, in the first few weeks, you shouldn't assume exclusivity and really should have that talk. Yes, I completely agree. In the absence of that talk, however, after several months of an intimate relationship, a reasonable person would assume exclusivity.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Although, of course, we say you should have the talk.
You need to have it. You need to be
but
open.
I will agree that, yes, it is assumed.
You're right.
If
and he knows it.
And he knows that full well. He knew he was doing wrong, and that's why he came out and said what he had to say. But yes, in the beginning, of course, we both say that. Like, in this day and age, in online dating, you can't assume anything for the first 2-3 weeks, I'm going to say. But after months of dating and sleeping together, yes,
And this...
but that's why you have the talk, so you
you don't have any confusion.
Yeah.
And this person said he cheated on you, and now he's gaslighting you with this nonsense.
Yes, thank you.
About not boyfriend and girlfriend, but exclusive.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with any cultural differences. You need to get a full STD panel.
Yes. Yes.
But
and I'm going to say, I'm not even going to co-sign on the culture there.
There's nothing cultural about that. That's just wrong in any culture, any language, any whatever.
And what was he, Caucasian and she's Latin?
She said American. She didn't say race. She just said culture.
Yeah, so Latin and American.
Yeah, she said American. But so that's nothing.
That doesn't really tell me anything, but I'm going to say that no.
No. And he knew full well that she, even though they didn't have the talk, which, gosh, you got to have the talk because this is about self-care. That way you don't have these kinds of problems.
Yes.
Well, you know what? And having the talk would not have stopped him from doing what he was
would have
going
done the
to
same
do.
thing, but he couldn't come back and say what he said.
Right. He was going to do that no matter what, because his goal is to find someone else and to get up out of there. That's it. Right. Point blank, period.
Yes.
Point blank, period.
Yes. And I actually hate that she didn't just leave him
right
there,
then and there.
I hate that for her, because that's what he deserved.
Yes.
But
right then and there,
I'm just gonna say that you're just hanging on by a thread right now, and you're making him have all the power. He's got all the power right now, and he knows that he can do whatever he wants, and he can come back and he can probably make something up even now. Yeah, well, I didn't realize we had exclusive meant that.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah. Well, what exactly exclusive?
What do you mean by
exclusive?
Yes.
And that's here's how this game is played, because he was glad that she didn't have the talk, that she didn't say anything.
Yes.
And I think, and maybe she's just the type of woman that is just not, as assertive in the relationship, in a way that would benefit her. Yeah. And she just trusted him to the extent that she could believe that he was had the same mindset that she had as far as the relationship, which was her mistake.
Yes.
Have the conversation. And my thing is, even if you feel like, because some people won't do it because they already know the answer and they don't want to hear it. They don't want to end it. Yeah. It's going to end. It's already ended. In the midst of you going along these 9 months, it was ended. He was looking for someone else the entire time. Yeah.
And the fact that she's asking whether she overreacted and all this stuff. She knows she did. She knows that was wrong. Yes. And she has no power in this relationship right now, and she wants it so bad that she's letting it continue. Yes.
And this is again
she doesn't want to lose it.
This is again about self-care, because if your cup is filled, then you don't need to put up with things like that. Complete and utter disrespect.
Yeah.
Complete and utter respect.
Yes. That is the worst, and I hate that happened to her.
Yes.
But I hate almost even worse that she stayed with him. Yes. Especially, you're just dating now. Run fast.
Yes. And see, and here you go. You got 9 months in, and that time means something to us. That time means something to us. And that's why it's so important to get these things out in the open. Have those conversations. Have them out in the open, because if you don't, all that time is going to pass. Yes. And then you're going to be, now I'm vested in it all this time.
Now, I'm going to say, games. Like we said, it still would have happened.
Oh, yeah, it was going to happen. Regardless of the conversation. Yeah. But I think when you're talking about those kinds of things, you can sense, by the words that are used and the things that are said.
It might have even guilted him into saying stuff that might have been going on quicker if they had that. If they had those kind of conversations. Right.
But yeah, communication, you just can't go along as if nothing is going on. And you can trust people. It's okay to trust people. I've had situations where there was betrayal in a relationship, and I'm still ready to trust. I trust you until I don't. I trust you until I don't. So it's okay to trust people. I'm not saying that not to trust people, because I wouldn't want to be going into a relationship with someone I just didn't trust. I'll trust you until I don't. But we're going to have these conversations.
Yes.
We're going to have these conversations, though.
Yeah.
And, we're going to have the conversations. So.
Eek.
Yeah. That was...
But and the only reason he had the conversation with her was that girl he had an affair with broke up with him,
blew up in his face,
and he came to her. Otherwise,
he would have
been another conversation, but a conversation in which I found someone else. Bye bye. So that was the only
Yes.
thing that happened there.
Right.
Probably, and maybe even because he disclosed to that girl that he was in a relationship. Who knows? I don't know.
I think that girl found out
That could be
and
it. Yes.
him high and dry.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls had to find out. How did
Yes.
one of them not know?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
One of them
Yeah.
had to find out.
Yep.
And she left him high and dry, blew up in
Sounds
his
about
face.
right. Yeah.
That's all that was. And no amount of nothing. He's just not.
And he's not
that
gonna
guy.
stop.
No, he's not.
No.
That's just him, a character flaw.
Yeah.
That is a character flaw.
Yeah.
People can try to candy coat it. Oh, men are just men. No, character flaw, lacking in integrity. That is what that is, and it's mentally abusive
Yeah.
to be lying in someone's face consistently. That's mentally
Yeah.
abusive,
Yeah.
no matter how you slice it.
Yes. And dangerous because he was sleeping with her,
Oh,
and who
yes.
knows what STD might be
Yes.
floating around.
Complete and utter disrespect, disregard.
Yep.
I mean,
All the things.
all the things.
Yeah.
All the things.
So no, you need
No.
to care for yourself more than
Yes.
that.
Hydration,
Ugh,
self-care.
awful. So
Yes. Let him go out and find whatever it is he's looking for. And if I know karma like I know karma, he'll find what he's looking for.
Yes.
He'll definitely find it. And it'll
Yeah.
be great.
yes,
It will be great.
yes. So go ahead and comment about what you guys think about this
Yes.
situation, because we want to know. We want to hear what you
Yes.
think. My gosh, and definitely, I want to hear if people think that she should have stayed.
Yes.
She should stay with him, because I'm a no. I'm
a
gonna
hard
just-
no.
No, nope.
Because nothing's going to change for her at
No.
all. It's going to be in her favor. She's going to
No.
be miserable.
Yeah, it's
Hurt
not good.
feelings, emotional upheaval.
Yes,
And then he's going to be accusing her of being crazy.
yes, yeah. So no, but yes, give us your thoughts about that. We are a podcast on
Yes.
Spotify. We are on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you
Give us a thumbs
thumbs up and subscribe, and definitely comment.
Yes.
And
Comment.
we're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. Until next time, don't forget to live
Laugh
and connect.
and connect.
Can we do it?
Gosh,
Yes.
oh, there it is.
Bye.
Bye.